College football is buzzing, and it's all centered around one name, Lane Kiffin. Where will he be coaching next season? The rumor mill has been churning for weeks, but it looks like we're finally getting some clarity. According to ESPN's Mark Schlabach, the race for Kiffin is down to 2 teams and one big name is officially out. So who's still in the running? It's a classic CT showdown. His current team, the Ole Miss Rebels, and the powerhouse LSU Tigers. Both programs are reportedly pushing hard for a decision, and it sounds like we won't have to wait much longer. Schlabach, speaking live from Starkville before the Egg Bowl, said that Ole Miss officials are expecting an answer from Kiffin on Saturday, just one day after their final regular season game against Mississippi State. The pressure is on, especially with National Signing Day looming next Wednesday. A decision needs to be made, and fast. For a while, it seemed like the Florida Gators were major players in the Kiffin sweepstakes. But now multiple reports indicate that Florida is out of the picture. On 3's Zach Abalverdi, who covers the Gators, confirmed that Florida no longer expects to hire Kiffin and is already moving on to other targets. This is a significant development, as it narrows the field considerably and puts all the focus on the Rebels and the Tigers. It seems the Kiffin to Gainesville dream is over before it even really began. With Florida out, who are they looking at now? A few interesting names have surfaced. Washington's Yet Fish is a popular candidate. He's a Florida alum and even worked as a graduate assistant under the legendary Steve Spurrier, so he has deep ties to the program. Another name is Georgia Tech's Brent Key, who has done an impressive job turning that program around. And then there's John Sumrall from Tulane, who has also been linked as a frontrunner for the Auburn job, adding another layer of intrigue to the SEC coaching carousel. It seems Florida has a solid backup plan and is ready to act quickly, but let's get back to the main event. Kiffin. This decision is about more than just a job. It's about the future of 2 major SEC programs. At Ole Miss, Kiffin has built a high-powered offense and brought a new level of excitement to Oxford. The fans love him, the players have bought into his system, and they've achieved significant success. Staying at Ole Miss would mean continuing to build on that foundation. He'd be solidifying his legacy as the coach who turned the Rebels into a consistent contender. There's a real sense of loyalty and momentum there, and leaving that behind would be a tough call. On the other hand, you have LSU. This is one of the premier jobs in all of college football. The Tigers have deeper pockets, elite facilities, and access to some of the richest recruiting territory in the country. Coaching in Baton Rouge means you are expected to compete for national championships year in and year out. It's a higher-pressure environment, but the ceiling for success is arguably higher. For a coach with Kiffin's ambition, the allure of leading a program like LSU and competing for national titles is incredibly tempting. It represents a chance to reach the absolute pinnacle of the sport. So, what's it going to be? Will he choose the loyalty and foundation he's built at Ole Miss? Or will he take on the massive challenge and opportunity at LSU? Ole Miss officials seem confident they've put together a competitive offer to keep him. They want clarity, and more importantly, they want an answer. The timing is critical for both schools. With the early signing period just days away, they need to know who will be leading their program to close out their recruiting classes. This decision will send shockwaves through the SEC no matter what happens. If Kiffin stays, Ole Miss solidifies its position as a major threat in the SEC West. If he leaves for LSU, the Tigers get one of the brightest offensive minds in the game, and Ole Miss is sent scrambling for a new head coach right before signing day. It's a high-stakes chess match, and Kiffin holds all the cards. The drama all comes to a head this weekend. First, Kiffin's Rebels have to take care of business against their arch-rival, Mississippi State, in the Egg Bowl. That game itself is always intense, but with Kiffin's future hanging in the balance, it adds an entirely new layer of drama. Then, all eyes will turn to Saturday for his decision. Will he be wearing Rebel red and blue next year, or will he be sporting the purple and gold of LSU? The entire college football world is waiting to find out. What do you think he should do? Should he stay at Ole Miss or make the jump to LSU? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is one of the biggest coaching decisions we've seen in a while, and its impact will be felt for years to come. Make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on because we'll be covering this story as it develops. You won't want to miss our breakdown once the decision is official. Thanks for watching.